having ease of doing business, what does it speak of if a state is ranked among the states that have ease of doing business? Mark, give us your perspective.
Thank you very much. Good evening, Edo State. Good evening, Nigeria. Good evening, everybody around the world. You know, just as the word states, ease of doing business. So when you say ease of doing business, is how easy can business be done in your environment, be it a nation or be it a state? How are the bottleneck? How easy can people navigate through business registration, acquiring certification, and making sure their structure are put in place? How easy can they do it? You know, if an environment or a state does not make those bureaucratic bottleneck to reduce, people find it difficult. And why would I say so? Now, let's look at business registration for instance. If the business registration process of a nation is so stringent and so tied up that people find it difficult, you go to an office, you'll be sent to multiple offices, filing multiple paperwork. It makes it difficult for people to just come in and register their business, because remember, you are not talking about ease of doing business for yourself alone, for your people in your state alone. You need people to come from outside to come and invest. So you must make sure that things are available for them to be easy. The infrastructure must be there. You know, the legal barriers must be open for them to have access to come in. So those are the things that should be available. So ease of doing business is all about making business opportunity, registration, infrastructure available and easy for people to come in.
A lot of persons who want to disagree with you there. They want to say in Nigeria you can start up whatever you want to start up whenever you like, wherever you like. Somebody can just at the front of his house just bring out a table and a chair and the person is already into business. So a lot of persons want to say for us it is easy to do business in Nigeria. It is easy to do business. You can just along the side drain of your house, you can just start up something there, and you're already in business. Do you think we should be considering this concept, ease of doing business, when we already know obviously that it's easy to do business, or do you think there are other technical concepts that are missing in this variable?
Of course, there are technical concepts that are missing. If you are talking, yes, actually. Somebody can just come out in front of a house, can just put a stall and start selling something. But hey, what is the economic benefit to the nation? Those are the things we are looking at while discussing a topic like this. Because every nation wants our people to thrive. But as our people are thriving, the nation should benefit from that. So when we discuss ease of doing business, the enlarged scope is about everybody benefiting from it. That's why government must be at the forefront to ensure that people know what is necessary. Now, that small business owner, local environment who can just open a store anywhere, if today that small business did not register with the Corporate Affairs Commission, how will the government have a name, a phone number to that business? When something occurs, someone eats the akara on the road and there is an issue, how can you track? So when someone just produce something somewhere, no NAFDA certification, someone says it's a producer, it's not registered under the Manufacturing Organization of Nigeria, then there is a problem. So those are the wider scope we must look at. Though you may look at it, yes, anybody can open a business, but when there are legal things to discuss, can you fight it legally? Can you go up to a court and say, I'm suing this person because this person consumed my product and refused to pay? What contribution have you made to the economy from that business? So that is why Nigerians need to understand that yes, the business environment must be open and accessible to everybody. Both parties must play the role. And the more we understand the essence of registration and ensuring that we put all necessary legal documents in place in our business, we can compete favorably with our counterpart around the world.
All right, now let's go to Jungle. Let's look at these issues now. It is one thing, Mark has been able to set the groundwork for this conversation. Now let's look at securing our investment. Now probably somebody in Nigeria partners with somebody out of this country to set up a business. How are there legal parameters? Are there legal environments? Are there parameters that support this business in case there are breaches in the contractual relationship that exists between both parties. Give us your understanding. What does it mean to secure investments in Nigeria?
Yeah, thank you very much for having me once again. What it means to secure investments, when doing business, we have what we call memorandum of association. We have article of association, and the article of association has to do with the internal regulations of that business.
Sure.
You understand why the memorandum of association has to do with the business or the company and the outside world. You understand? So in terms of registration, there must be a clear goals. There must be a clear